L, and ZR buttons. I'm not sure why they're on the sides like that, but because the controller is shaped like an oval, they're surprisingly easy and natural to reach. And why doesn't anyone bring up that this controller has analog triggers? I adore that Nintendo included this, since they often don't with their controllers. Of course, some strange quirks, like the thing on the bottom, plus there's the button in the middle that opens and closes these locks. I'm guessing it was supposed to be for an accessory, but I don't think it was ever actually utilized for anything. 5. Wii Classic Pro. This is basically the Wii Classic controller, but slightly better. While sadly it removes the analog triggers, it does position the ZL and ZR buttons in better spots, so I guess it's a fair trade-off. The shape is also more natural. I've got a bit of it better to hold on with. And they even fixed that cord issue and stuck the end back on the top like it's supposed to be. 4. SNES Controller. This controller is legendary. It speaks volumes for the game industry as a whole. It standardized how most controllers look today with the 4-button layout, and with the shoulder buttons too. It's not even just that, but everything about this controller was thoroughly thought out and well constructed. As an example, let's analyze the base buttons. The Y and X buttons have outer lips, which give the tip of your thumb more grip. The B and A buttons are smoother on purpose, so that you can easily push down Y and B at the same time, or X and A at the same time. Most controllers don't go to this extent of detail, but it really pays off. I don't like are the start and select buttons, as they feel too mushy, but otherwise, this thing kicks ass. 3. Wii U Pro Controller. This has to be one of the most overlooked controllers of all time, because everyone just talked about the gamepad. This is incredibly comfortable to hold. Every button feels amazing, and they're all sized just right. And the battery life, get this, can go for 80 hours. Yeah, 80 hours is ridiculous on one charge. The only thing this needed was some analog triggers, but otherwise it's a gem. 2. GameCube Controller / Waveboard. This controller is so good that Nintendo hasn't gotten rid of it for all the new Smash Bros. Games. Now, at first glance, you might look at this thing and go, huh? Why are all the buttons so different and funky looking? The different sizes all signify varying levels of importance. The A button is nice and big, showing it's going to be the main button you use, with B being a bit lower as the second main button. The X wrap around A for convenience sake and is used for things like jumping or swapping stuff around. And the joystick has to be one of the best I've ever used. It even has little notches to help you move perfectly straight if need be. And little shoulder buttons, which they're just orgasmic. It's the best shoulder buttons Nintendo has ever created. Really, the only this controller is the D-pad being a little small, and it seems strange to only have one Z button with and real quick, the Wave is basically the same thing, but wireless. Now, it's not just a wireless controller. It's forced to use radio signals, which is significantly better than most wireless controllers back in the day that forced you to face the console for them to work. And number 1 is Switch Pro Controller. This may not be a perfect controller, but it's about as close to perfection as you can get. Every button in the joysticks are nice and needy, and the shoulder buttons feel fantastic. The grips are just mesmerizing. You can hold this thing for hours on end with discomfort. The battery life is phenomenal on this as well. It uses USB to charge. The gyro controllers in HD Rumble really make this stand out compared to the PS4 and Xbox One controllers. Plus, they even fit the NFC reader and capture button inside. The only thing that could have improved was the shoulder buttons being logged, but otherwise lives up to its name. It truly is a pro controller. And that's going to wrap things up. That is until Nintendo makes some more controllers. Hold on just a hot second. Huh? You're forgetting about the NJS 3D1. The PlayStation controllers kept its iconic look first, but there's also a bunch of wonky ones that we've all forgotten. I'll be taking a look at them and seeing which ones have aged best and most right. So with that, let's get her ranked. 23, SingStar microphone. This mic was published by Sony, so yeah, I'm gonna. And maybe I just have an old and broken mic, but this thing is a piece of junk. I tried it with Rock Band, and it should have worked perfectly fine, but nope, I had to scream into the mic just for it to pick up my voice at all. I remember this being a problem with other Rock Band mics in teenager as well, but the fact that it barely responds at all kind of sucks. And to further add to the it is just like only going to work with singing games. Plus, it's not advanced enough to recognize what you're saying. The only thing this mic responds to is how loud in-house software is. So if you want it, you could just yell the whole time and get the same results. It's just a basic ass file. You're not going to get much on this. 22, PSX remote. Yep, I've even included remotes because they're technically controllers. You can control things with them. And there's something really cool about seeing the classic PlayStation button on the remote itself. But it is quite literally just a remote. I like this little nub in the middle. It's kind of fun to mess with, but really, you're getting what you'd expect from it. You control